Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back is the worst movie of all time, and you're objectively wrong if you disagree with that objective statement. Oh, and I'm gonna explain why. It has plot holes, horrible acting, horrible characters, horrible effects, horrible everything. I'm gonna explain why in this video. To start things off, the effects look like they were made in the 80s. I'm talking, this is just really outdated. They couldn't at least, make the effects look good or anything. Of course, the effects would be good for 80 standards, but for, 2010 standards, they look horrid. Just absolutely horrid. Indefensible. Look at this droid. What is it? Just some massive parts or something? Come on, what was Disney thinking when they made this movie? And then, moments later, we see this horrid, ugly-looking, kangaroo, goat-like creature called a tauntaun. What kind of name is that? Seriously, what were they thinking? Oh right, we gotta sell toys and stuff so consumers will buy it. Well, I'm not buying them. I've already spent enough money on this terrible movie. And that's not even my biggest problem with that tauntaun. When the tauntaun senses danger, Luke's like,
Steady. Hey, steady, girl. Hey, what's the matter? You smell something?
did he catch a problem? No? Then he has 0 brain cells. The problem is that this scene is meant to make men look weak because the tauntaun is a female tauntaun and Luke is a man. So this is just trying to make men look weak. And that's not the only feminist propaganda scene in Empire Strikes Back. Oh yeah, there's more! But we'll get to that later. In a state of weakness, Luke, is he hallucinating? Is it the Force or something? He sees Obi-Wan Kenobi. But in spite of everything they went through in the last movie, what does Luke call him?
Ben?
And the next scene, my gosh, is the worst one yet. Even though he has no knowledge with the Force, Han picks up a lightsaber, which should be impossible because he's not a Jedi, nor a Sith, nor a Force user at all. Disney must really love butchering beloved characters. Yet another example of this is when the whole team, except for Luke, goes on to another planet to flee the whole Hoth Imperial attack. And Luke just doesn't even come with them. Why? I've got no idea. Oh, I know why. Plot reason. Plot needs to happen. And instead of fighting the Empire, Luke's going to this swamp planet, real creativity, to meet Obi-Wan's master, Yoda. But we saw in the prequels, Qui-Gon Jinn was Yoda's master, and not this Yoda guy. How did Yoda become a Jedi Master if he's the same guy who just steals Luke's lunch for no reason? He's a total kook all the time. How is he ever a Jedi? Disney doesn't understand how the Force works. And the rest of the crew are on this new planet. Turns out the guy they were there for, his name is Lando by the way, was a traitor all along. Because we gotta subvert expectations. I hate it when Disney movies do that. And believe it or not, that's not even the worst plot twist of the movie. You then see Han get frozen in this stuff called carbonite. I don't know how anyone would survive this. It makes no logical sense. And I'll be talking about more of that toward the end of the video. After that, Vader and Luke get in a fight in which Luke loses a hand at the end. And guess what happens next?
No, I am your father.
That's right, you heard what I heard. Darth Vader is Luke's father. This twist came completely out of nowhere and was definitely a way of subverting expectations. The wrong way, of course. And that was the moment that Star Wars died. There's no saving it unless we can bring back George Lucas. These people at Disney don't know what they're doing with the franchise because, I just explained why. And I bet you're wondering, if the movie's that bad, then why is it getting such good reviews? It's because all the critics are being paid to like it. Was it not obvious already? And you might have noticed how Luke and Han have to go through a lot of bad things happening to them, but when it comes to Leia, nothing really happens to her. It's because we can't have a woman get hurt because we're woke and we're too soft. To that I say, stop. You need to listen to us or no one's gonna watch these movies. And remember to like and subscribe for more content like this.